Hello, my name is Russell Asmus. I'm here to talk to you about video games. Not just any video games, though. I'm here to talk about professional video games, also known as esports. Video games are a new grassroots sport that anyone can be a part of. Professionals compete and train at the top of their fields, filling Madison Square Garden, practicing for 7 hours a day, and fighting over $1 million prize pools. Video games are popular, and they're only growing more popular, so it pays to know about them. And learning about video games is free social capital. I've played video games for all of my life, and I've watched pro games extensively over the last 3 or 4 years. I think that pro games will make good spectator sports because they have exciting moments that people can get into, and I feel like there'll be a good transition between esports and real sports in the world of entertainment. So we'll be talking about 2 video game leagues today, and also the concept of streaming. We're talking about the Overwatch League and the LCS. First, we're talking about the Overwatch League and Overwatch. Overwatch is a class-based, teamwork-oriented first-person shooter made by Blizzard Entertainment. The game features unique good and evil characters from all around the world who all have their own special abilities. Overwatch maintains a cheerful vibe, despite the grim backdrop of several world wars with robots and the nuclear annihilation of Australia. Overwatch League, the professional league for Overwatch, run also by Blizzard, is founded by investors last year, and in their first tournament, they raised a $1.7 million prize pool. Another important part of the Overwatch League that Overwatch League has that other leagues don't is the psychology specialists. And psychology specialists are a relatively new thing in video games, and they have a psychologist on teams who goes and helps players overcome their psychological barriers so they can perform at the highest level they can perform at. Overwatch professionals usually play mouse and keyboard to be as accurate as possible, and so does most of the community, but you can also play with a controller if you want. The game is available for consoles as well as computers, so you can play it however you like. The next game we'll be talking about is League of Legends. And League of Legends is a multiplayer online battle arena, or MOBA, made by Riot Games. A MOBA has a slower pace than a first-person shooter, but features an isometric top-down style camera angle, so you can see more on the screen, and lets you control your character more efficiently. League of Legends is also played with a mouse and keyboard. Only played with a mouse and keyboard as well. They also have the psych specialists the Overwatch League has. Excuse me. They help players win. They help players get better. They're important. The LCS came out with no big budget franchising on its inception. It instead just relied on players to know each other and meet up at like Comic-Con events. But now, in its current state, ex-NBA player Rick Fox owns a team in the LCS. So, I mean, there's franchising now. The appeal in League of Legends comes from its bi-weekly patching schedule and large cast of characters. They have up to 144 characters now, I think. All the content updates with new characters and routine updates keeps the content fresh for consumers and helps keep people interested and attracts new players. Patching too often, however, can have downsides because it keeps players from learning the game for long periods of time, and also it gets pros away from streams and into practice more often. Now you may ask, what is streaming? Well, streaming is a live feed of someone playing games for other people. It's entertainment. It's a good way for contracted streamers like Dyrus, who used to play in the LCS at its inception in 2013 and is now retired, plays for his own profit with Twitch.tv, and he gets to make a lot of money. Other players like Team Liquid's Doublelift play on a team and don't get to stream very much because they have to practice, unfortunately. So both non-contracted gamers and professionals get to make money on sites like Mixer.com, Smashcast.tv, or Twitch TV. Twitch TV is by far one of the most popular. In conclusion, esports will make great spectator sports because the games are fun and exciting to watch. The Overwatch League and the LCS are very popular leagues, and I would recommend them if you were trying to get into video games. We also covered the concept of streaming, which is how gamers make money when they're, top level. But remember, anyone can be good at video games. Thank you. And now can we validate our comrades here?
Hello, I'm Connery, and it is 11:48 of Friday, July 27th. And that's Ben, and it's still 11:48 p.m. of Friday, July 27th. And that's Max, and it's still Friday,
Max,
July 27th.
and I thought this speech was excellent.
11:48 p.m.
I think I concur with that statement.